Mid-season board review. Target position, 5th, currently 3rd. Massive. Score podiums in 25% of the season's races. Target days in season. This season, 7 out of 6. Easy. Easy. Our team rating should be 1,000,000 because we are flying high. Talking about Haas. Design complete, front wing good to go. I need to make a few of these bad boys. I mean, we can make 1,000,000 of these. And they'll easily be ready by the time. Just normal. Good to go. And now we get to see, I don't think we have any ATR time left. We do not. When does the next ATR period start? Oh wow, we have a long while. Okay, we are gonna do, I mean, we can do a baby research. You do a baby research. We have not done an underfloor. I'm gonna save this for when we have ATR time. I'll do a suspension with 0 of everything. Just a base. Balance, sure. Throw 5 in there. That'll be done in 18 days. We'll kick off another one. We'll start building up some of those. Continuing on. Hey, look at that. Our research on the rear wing is completed. We are going to go ahead and immediately jump into another one. We will go for a chassis. Again, no ATR period. That's fine. Bump everything up. 130k, sure, 28 days, no problemo. We'll get a good look at it. Maybe we'll sign a new driver once that's good and close. Suspension research completed. New project research. How long until our next ATR period? That's a great question. We can do another suspension, sure. 16 days. This will take 20. This will take some time. Let's just do this, like, realistically. Sure. 29 days, sure. Do some baby research. Some baby research as we continue on. Getting closer. New design for side pods is complete. Love to see that. I'll manufacture some of these. We have 3 days until Spa. I think we're going to leave those alone. So after Spa, it's Zandvoort. And then Monza. 17 days. I think we will... I mean, I do have $22 million. I can emergency manufacture 3, have them for Spa, and then kick off 2 more regular. I'll do that. We got money to burn. What did I say that was? Side pods? We'll make 2 more regular. Go. That's done. Now I think at this point, with our next ATR period starting, I think it's time for, I think we may do like 1 more underfloor for this season, and then we might call it good on development for this season. Haas has never said that line before, which is probably true. Probably very true. Race prep. All right, we're gonna start thinking about this a little more. 2 drivers into Q2, confirm. I don't think I can guarantee 2 into Q3 here. I can say that. This, I will do 2 into the top 12. And then this is still going. Not a whole lot to say about that. We have our new stuff on the car. It's time for the Belgian Grand Prix, Spa-Francorchamps. As always, we'll send a Mick first, and then we will send a Pierre about halfway around. Probably somewhere about there. Relatively quickly. He does go fastest. First sector, does get around signs, looks like relatively smoothly. Stroll probably held him up at least a little bit. Mick goes fast, Pierre goes faster. All things considered. Oh, Ricardo Immediately out. In the bin.
We've just had a crash on
In the bin, Ricciardo.
Now, Daniel Ricciardo involved here.
Oh, the classic bus stop lockup. Bang.
Thank goodness nobody else was involved. That was a big crash.
The crash animations have always been amazing on this game, but there's something about crashing at the bus stop chicane at Spa that is very funny. It's very funny. I mean, realistically, Mick only needs to dodge 4 drivers, and both Aston Martins and both Williams are much slower than us, so I'm not even worried about it. And realistically, there's an opportunity for Hamilton to pull that Aston Martin out of the mud and into Q2 with Ricciardo retiring there. Norris apparently had an absolute nightmare of a lap. It'll be interesting to see where he ends up. Hamilton does improve, but not a whole lot. Mick is already safe, Pierre not even doing a second lap, still ends up, what was that, P4? Max does have this grid penalty. We will need to remember that. Saudi Arabia has left the chat. Fair. All right, we'll hop on board here with Mick. Starting the last lap. We should see a lot. Well, Pierre's still in P1, by the way. We're sending Pierre out just in case. But Mick ran into a lot of traffic. And Pierre puts it on provisional, you know, top of the board on a used set of tires at Spa. So there is that. Pierre doesn't improve his first sector. That used tire run must have been like the GOAT run or something, because he put in a banging lap. Perez does not improve. 1 Red Bull in the bin. Alonso does not improve. Well, he does improve, but not enough. I mean, Pierre is fine at this point. We'll just go ahead and let him finish. Mick through the bus stop. Up we go. Bang, P7. Bang, bang, bang. Hey, the pace. I mean, we apparently lost 4.5 tenths to Verstappen on that lap, but I don't think that was a very good lap from Pierre. So the win could be in order. That's 2 cars into Q3, by the way. 2 cars into Q3 when I really wasn't sure that would happen. So we'll sneak out here ahead of the Ferrari, I guess, for the first time in a while. Not the last one's out. We'll hop on board with Pierre. He's the one here that has the biggest chance at nabbing pole position, as Russell is running into traffic right at the bus stop. Thankfully, he does not get by Pierre, which means he'll not have any issues here. Sainz in the absolute bin, getting held up by Russell already. So Sainz going to be mauling a little bit. Pierre does not improve sector 1. What's going on? What's going on, mate? Already down a couple of hundredths. Verstappen did put in a purple sector 2. We go green. He does improve, but not enough. Holy, 3 tenths on my Verstappen there, flying. Holy. Through the bus stop. Mick up into P6 and nailed it. Pierre P2, which will be a pole position start tomorrow with Verstappen's grid penalty. Mick nails his goal of P6 there, but will move up at least a couple of spots because Leclerc and Verstappen are taking grid penalties. Depending on what those are, opportunity abounds, although Verstappen is apparently flying, kind of like real life here around Spa, so who really knows.
Race day.
It's race day. Rain. Yep, 1 and 4. I need to see. Oh my. This is gonna be exciting. All right, so we're starting on softs and immediately going to full wets. What a strategy. And then at some point we're gonna hit inters and then go to inters and finish on inters. Man, what a strat this is gonna be. All right, we'll start here. I mean, I can't even go this far back. I actually can't even go further back than this. And then, I mean, it's going to be inters at lap 30, what? 3, maybe? Ish? Yeah, I mean, we're gonna, yeah, that's what we're doing. So, yeah, we'll play it by eye, but I want to at least have like some form of strategy on the board, just so we can adjust it as we go. It's gonna be, yeah, it's gonna be something like that. I mean, the final transition will come whenever we feel like it, but realistically, we are going full ungodly push. All right, start on softs, big push, pit lap 1. We're gonna have to double stack because apparently it's gonna rain like a mofo out there. Let's go to Spa.
You can hear the excitement in the crowd here.
I can for sure hear the excitement. Anyone not starting on softs right now is throwing.
And it's lights out, and away we go.
Oh, they're throwing? They're absolutely throwing? Anyone on a medium tire right now is absolutely throwing.
That's it.
Haas with an overtake.
Let's say rain in 4 minutes. So we could. Looks like we're going to be going to lap 2 before we worry about it.
There.
Beautiful. 2 minutes. In reality, could we make it another lap? Let's say in 2 minutes. In 1 minute. I mean, we have to box, right? Like we have to box, right? Like, there's no shot we're getting another lap. It's gonna get wet in a minute. Yeah, we have to box here. We have to box. We have to double stack box straight to wets. Don't use the RS out of that. Alright, we have to stay on board with Pierre here so we can oh, beautiful timing, by the way. Oh, beautiful timing, by the way.
Rain still coming. Grab it. Yeah, take it easy.
Yeah.
No saving required.
Easy game is easy. Easy game is easy, by the way. All right, let's get around the soft runners here, Pierre. Let's get around the softs. Come on. There you go. Oh, come on, Pierre, come on. What are we talking about here? Come on, it's just Stroll. Thank you.
Is that a new race position for Haas?
Mick, come on. Mick, come on. Thank you. Anyone who doesn't come in is throwing, by the way. Oh, Bottas is throwing. Oh, they're throwing. Oh, they're actually throwing. It's not wet. Mick, come on. What are we doing here? Wow, Mick got held up so much. So did Pierre. Oh my god. Oh my god, what is happening? It was the perfect move, but we just didn't anticipate everyone else being trash. Get around him, Pierre. Pierre, go around him. Just drive around him. Thank you.
Did somebody spin out there?
Alonso spinning. Washed.
Haas with an overtake.
We're watching the most timid race you've ever seen in your life. Go around him, Pierre. Jesus. A decent race in the bin all of a sudden.
Haas with an overtake.
Are you? What? Seb, what are you doing? Oh my god, they're throwing. AlphaTauri throwing. You, yeah, okay, let's not pretend like watching the whole 2021 Spa-Francorchamps Grand Prix was a flex. Come on. We are so far behind. We are so far behind because of that. Ugh. Sainz definitely got the W on that one. Apparently staying out another lap was the move. Who would have thought? Can we talk about how they're massacring our boy here? They're massacring our boy because they refused to pit him last lap. You've only been to 3 RL Grand Prix? I have been to 1. Look at how they massacred our boy. Our beautiful boy. Also, Mick with the fastest lap of the Grand Prix here. Likely going to keep that. Alright. What kind of lap times are we putting in versus Sainz and Verstappen? I mean, realistically, like... Yellow flag, briefly? Is Kevin Magnussen faster than us? 22 Britain, 21 Hungary, and 21 Monza. Absolutely amazing Grand Prix. Yeah, I can imagine going to 21 Monza would have been absolutely absurd. 21 Hungary was Esteban's win, right? Which is also crazy. And then 2022 2022 Britain, yeah, like absurd. Absolutely absurd. Yeah, you went to apparently some absolute banger Grand Prix there. You cried in Mazda? Yeah, that's the whole thing. The one I've been to was this year's US Grand Prix, which honestly was very good, very exciting stuff, very fun. You're gut in Hungary because I don't like Ocon, and Seb got yeah. Well, to be fair, a lot of people got disqualified in 21 Hungary, so let's not pretend like it's just Seb. But yeah. Yeah, I've been to the US Grand Prix this year. I bought tickets to Vegas next year. Excited for that. And I think we're also going to get tickets to the US Grand Prix next year as well. So, gonna add 2 more to my tally next year. Silverstone was scary at the start and it got sexy. Yes, you definitely had to make. Yeah, it was so good. You should have heard. Yes, I did. Here's how much I paid for Vegas. I paid for Vegas so much that we put a deposit down for a hotel like as soon as they announced the dates. Oh, we are operating under the strategy of we'll have all of next year to pay it off, so it's not too bad. It's very expensive, I'm not gonna lie, but honestly we were already planning to go to Vegas next year anyway, and so we're taking some of that from that and putting it towards the Vegas race. Honestly, we are also kind of operating under the assumption that it's like that's just going to be a crazy race, and I just like a crazy race, not even if the race is that crazy, but just as a spectacle. I need to be there just to see what it's going to be like, you know. Oh, it's crazy. It's crazy expensive for like the best. Like the crash, car on the wall, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety car, safety.
I think that was a crash.
Stroll crashing, couldn't care less. Yeah, the most expensive tickets, I think the most expensive ticket package you can buy from like through F1 is like 100K, something like that. I know the Win has a package for $1 million, and it's like for you and like 8 friends or 9 friends or something like that. Perez in the bin, Sonoda and Perez in the bin. Safety car.
Had a crash.
Sonoda just crashed into Perez, I'm pretty sure.
The focus on Sonoda.
Or no, Perez just came up on it. Huge lockup.
Oh, a nasty crash there.
That is quite a nasty crash there. It's gonna be the biggest racing event of the decade statistically, and you know, because it's Vegas. Yeah, it's gonna be. I think it's gonna be absurd just in general, and so it's like that's exactly why we wanted to be there, because it's gonna be crazy, and I just need to be there to experience whatever that is. It also helps that we get to save a little bit of money when we go to the US Grand Prix, because I live in Texas. And so when we went this year, we went just to the race, but we just drove up to Dakota in the morning and then just drove home that night. $1 million, what? Yeah, no, that'd be a 1 million United States dollar. It's crazy. I'm gonna see if I can find it while I'm just sitting here watching a wet race at Spa. Yeah, when Las Vegas announces $1 million all access package for the 2023 Formula One Grand Prix. Let me see here. It's announced the ultimate F1 Vegas race and hotel package. Want to curate a once in a lifetime $1 million package providing a luxury all access experience at the F1 Vegas race. Also, I'll point out fuel. Good call. Good shout. Let's see. Each $1 million package provides admission for a group of, oh, sorry, it's only 6 people, to a collection of official F1 activations not available anywhere else. This includes all access to the most VIP spaces along the F1 track, such as the Grid Club and the Paddock Club, as well as once in a lifetime F1 events and experiences throughout the weekend provided by the Las Vegas Grand Prix. With purchase of the package, up to 6 people will get to enjoy a 4-night stay in the Encore 3-bedroom duplex. The room includes a 24-hour butler service, daily breakfast, an elaborate welcome amenity including whatever that name is, Dom Perignon, and a selection of caviar, as well as custom in-room amenities. Safety car. No?
There's been a crash.
Magnussen crashing in the bin. Bin worthy. Let's see. The guests will get exclusive VIP access to race week events, including red carpet viewing and kickoff party at the opening ceremonies. Between racing events, guests can participate in other select amenities. You can get dinner with like dinner stipend, complimentary spa and salon treatments, a round of golf at the country club, tickets to the Wynn show. What else? Each luxurious $1 million package includes a donation of $100,000 to local philanthropic efforts. At the end of the experience, you get lifetime access to some Win thing. But yeah, it's crazy. Game? I think it's because it dipped below 4. I don't think it's gonna rain again. I think we can. Yeah, I think we box 4 enters here. It ain't gonna rain anymore. We box for inters. Yep.
Box, box.
Box, box. For $1 million, I'd like to go around a track in an F1 car. Yo, same. Everything you said, by the way, for the 1 million you've worked out to be worth max 500K. Oh yeah, no, it's definitely not worth $1 million. I think it's entirely just for the people who could then say they paid for the $1 million package. So, you know, that's it. That it is what it is. Let's see, only 5.8 seconds ahead to signs. We'll need to see what lap times we're running here. Honestly, I'm just gonna keep it on this screen because honestly, at this point, we're either gonna catch them or we're not. Let's see, what else? It also depends on whatever their lifetime access to Wynn's private access program. Well, they'll be given privileged access to entertainment, dining reservations, and concierge. Yeah, so
Let's take a closer look. Now look at this. It's Pierre Gasly.
How's that not damaged, by the way? He morphed into the wall.
Rain, all clear. Copy.
Alright, well, we're likely not catching anyone at this point. Now that we're 10 full seconds behind. Gasly bin. No matter the fact that you've won more races this season than Haas has ever done ever before in any other season, which is just one by Kevin. I mean, he's running faster than Sainz. The problem is not going to have enough laps to catch Sainz. Unless we just start putting in some absolutely stonking laps. Let's just do a push lap. Let's see what kind of gap we can carve in if we do with a good old push lap right now. Maybe two. We'll do 2 push laps. He's already cut in 2 seconds. So maybe we just need to be strategic about our push laps from here on. But 2.5 seconds into Sainz there.
Oh, we've had a spin.
Spinning. Oh, sheesh. Oh, that went dry way sooner than I was expecting. 7 laps, we have to box. 7 laps, we have to box. The track yeah, we fluffed it. We should have been paying attention. I was too busy thinking about how I would spend $1 million by not buying that package. So I mean, we boxed for softs. Yeah, we are kind of throwing. To be fair, this has been the quintessential spa moment. 85, 88, 88. Box this lap. 85, 88. Box this lap. And then we can go big push. You invest in properties, easily double it within months. Yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like with $1 million, yeah, I can think of a lot of things I could do that would set me up for much better things in the future than buying $1 million F1 package. Yeah, if your units are, yeah, exactly. That's what I'm saying. Like, no more debt. Actually own a home. Buy myself another car. And still have plenty of money left over. All right. Let's see. Pierre is 7 seconds behind Carlos, who's 7 seconds behind Max. I don't think. Yeah, you could buy a really good car for $1 million. Not gonna lie. I would argue you could do pretty well with $1 million and get yourself a new car. Okay, so you can do a lot of stuff with $1 million, I think. I think the moral of the story here is that they should just give everyone $1 million and everyone would be happy. Honestly, at this point, I think I mean, we have 5 laps. Pierre needs to make up a second a lap. He's almost doing that, actually. We'll see at the end of this lap. Yellow flag, sector 2.
That sounds like someone's gone wide there.
Oh, running wide. Pierre puts in a purple first sector. Is then taken by Leclerc. Oh, it's the yellow second sector. So we'll see this lap whether or not we have any shot in hell of reaching Carlos. Never mind.
The brakes are really poor.
Here's the replay.
Bin.
Now look at this. It's Pierre
Bin.
Gasly.
Bin. Did you break? Oh, just the front wing, huh? In. We have 4 laps. I cannot leave him out here at Spa with no front wing for 4 laps.
Yeah, take it easy.
In. Oh, wrong one. Yeah, 2015 diesel A-Class. I think he's just constantly having issues. Really? 2015 is not that old. To be fair, I don't have a whole lot of experience with diesels or A-Classes, so I'm sure, I mean, any car can have a million issues in the right situation. All right, well, Pierre likely drops P6, if I had to guess. I still wish they added an animation for changing the front wing. Got it in 2018. You think you bought it with 40K on the clock already? I was right, P6. Haha. You got it in 2018. All right, that's a lot. That's, well, okay. I don't know. To be fair, I don't know exactly. Wait, they do miles in the UK, don't they? They do miles, right? Yeah. So 40, okay, yeah, 40K, and that thing took some mileage for sure. All right, Pierre, let's catch Kevin here. You're looking at the, hey, there's a shout. There's an absolutely good shout. Those things, great value. Great value. Mustang benefit. What's the way? Not the 5 liter? Come on.
We're not okay on fuel.
Sorry, Mick.
Copy.
My bad. My bad.
Some lift and coast will help that. Copy.
Thankfully, the AI is here to yell at me. Okay. See if I have you like having money in your wallet? Come on. It's not that bad. Hold on. Where is it? It's been a minute, to be fair. It's been like a year since I got it.
Car in the wall. Copy.
Empty car?
Single yellow. Copy.
Come on. Fast lap, Pierre. Nice. Yeah, I don't know if you're gonna be able to see this at all, but this is mine. Yep, definitely. 100%. Can confirm. Yeah. I guess we can hop on board here for the end of the final lap here. Pierre fall back at P5. Mick secures another podium for Haas. That's a forgettable race. That's a forgettable race around around Spa. A lot of pit stop action. I'll give him that. But it's another race for sure. Yeah, honestly, that blue is part of the reason I bought that. It's the exact blue I wanted. It's a manual. It has the electronics package that I wanted. No, it's the, what's it called? Velocity blue. It's I can't remember if it was a 5.0 exclusive color, but it was one of their like less common blues. So thankfully it's actually not a bonus color or premium color or custom color or anything like that. It's just a good blue. Also, can we talk about how Kevin put just 10 seconds on Kevin's head in 5 laps? You only drive manual, you don't like automatics, they bore you. Agreed. My first car was an automatic. My second car, to be fair, besides it's a long story. I've owned 3 Mustangs, 2 of which have been manual.
Brilliant.
I love driving manual so much more.
Well done.
Good job, Mick. Good job. At the podium for Mick. Mick is about to get his due. What a race around Spa, by the way. What do we? I think we spent most of the race just talking about the $1 million win package, and then watching Pierre crash. Like, that's it. That's really all we did. I really kind of just stopped paying that much attention. Oh, another crash right in the end. Who did it? Shame. Shame. Oh, Lewis. Oh, Lewis in the bin. All right, hear me out. Next season, Lewis Hamilton, 1 year loaner, and then we get Mick back. This YouTube video is gonna be a great, yeah, what a great race. How I spectated Spa for 10 minutes because it was a wet race and nothing happened. Verstappen extending his lead once again. We now find ourselves 30 points behind in the drivers. Totally fine. Nothing crazy there. Haas, move up to P2. Let's go. We're our P2 in the constructors thing. We actually pull 2 points. 2 very all-important points. Closer to Red Bull. All in all, what a very meh race. 3.6 mil, and we will move on with nary another thought. We didn't get a podium, so we didn't get a podium animation. I just realized that. Mick, this is your moment. Congratulations, Mick. Even the game is trying to hold you back. Don't let him do it, Mick. You earned that podium. We move on.